Well, if you're going to be inside today, one great place to be is at the Great Maine Bike Swap, now in its 11th year.
And if you're in the market for a new bike or looking to trade in an old one, the Sullivan Gym on USM's Portland campus is the place to do it. And News 8's Norm Carcos is live in Portland with more. Good morning, Norm.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Tama. How are you this Sunday morning? That's right inside the Sullivan Gym here at USM, and our photojournalist Frank Rios is going to do a quick pan of the hundreds and hundreds of bikes. They already sold quite a few hundred yesterday, and look at these hybrids, mountain bikes, road bikes, all sorts of bikes, bike parts, test ride areas, get yourself fitted for a helmet, and we're talking about bike safety here. And the reason why these bikes are safe is because the evolution of the bike itself, and what better person to talk about that than Steve Parker of the Wheelmen, talking about the bikes of yesteryear, Steve, and what a great bunch of antiques you have here.
Yeah, thanks. Well, these are a series of some of the bikes. This bike here that is a replica. This is a bone shaker. This is actually the second generation of bike. Wow. The first generation was called a hobby horse, and it was pretty much the same as this, but you'd push it along, and it didn't have pedals. And then they decided, and that was about 1817. In the 1860s, they said, wait a minute, we can take a pedal and put it right on it, and then we've got a self-propelled bicycle. So that's the first self-propelled bicycle. Then they said, how do we get this faster? How do we streamline it? And we go to this bike here, and this is called an ordinary. This is the one that everybody sees. Some people call it the penny farthing, because in England, a penny was big and a farthing was small. So this bike, the wheel got bigger because as people would ride, they want to go faster. So each revolution of the wheel, you'd turn and you'd go farther with a larger wheel.
That's 54 inches.
This one is 54 inches, correct? Or actually, this one actually is 52 inches. But that's a great bike. But the problem is that the center of gravity is here, and you'd go head over heels a lot of time. And that was called a header. So for years they tried different things to take care of that, and finally they came up in the late 1880s with this bike. And this is the first modern bike. This is a hard tire safety, and it's got the hard tires, the same as the ordinary. And this bike is, you can see the dimensions are just like the modern bike. Now, this is a very short-lived bike only because in 1886, Dunlop invented the pneumatic tire, and so all of the tires came to a pneumatic. So the pneumatic tire safety came out very soon after this, and that was the golden age of bicycles. So that's where the bicycles developed from today. You look at them; they're very similar. The difference only is the gears and the tubes.
And here we are today as we go from these bikes to the bikes that are on the racks, the hundreds and hundreds of bikes right there. And Steve, later on, next time we see you here for a live shot, Steve is actually going to take one of these. We are going to take one of these larger bikes.
Yeah, the ordinaries. We'll take this one here.
Okay, we're going to be taking this one over here, and we're going to be taking it for a ride here. So, right there, Frank. That's the bike we're going to take for a ride right there. I'm sorry, I left you over there for a little bit, but we're going to be, next time we see you, Dave and Tama, that's the bike we're actually going to be riding here, or Steve's going to be riding. I can't hop on that. I tried last year. So, with that little nostalgia from yesteryear, we'll see you back on that note.
All right, that's something to look forward to. That'll be great.
Absolutely. We look forward to seeing that. Thank you, Norm.
Great history, too.
Oh, my goodness,
as well.
He's so knowledgeable.
So knowledgeable on that, yeah.